Hi, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today with a Craftspiration inspiration. This is a 2-time-a-week video drop. We, with Denise Smith, we are dropping videos. We are using up our stash. We're using dies that we've never used. We're using dies that we should be using, haven't used in a while, maybe are wondering why we have them, but we're using them and we're digging into our paper stash. I am digging through my papers and using up what I've got. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still buying paper. If someone says, babe, I'm going to Frank Garcia's studio tomorrow, do you want me to stop in and get you anything? Y'all know I did my list. That man is going to take my shopping list. The beautiful ladies over there will help him and put all the things in the cart that this mama is asking for, that this crafty lady has requested. They are so amazing over there. And every time he takes his smiley face in there, they help him out. So I'm excited. And yes, are there new dies in there? I didn't put any, but I did put a whole bunch of paper in there. Not a whole bunch, but more of this paper because it's the paper I'm going to use. So that's a Simple Stories hard candy paper collection. And that's the one I have chosen to roll with through the season. Now, it's not to say that you're not going to see any Frank Garcia paper collections from last year or years before, because I will be busting that out. I love that paper. This particular paper I am using for a swap that I'm in. I'm doing less swaps and more hops, but I did I did get involved in a swap, and so this is the beginning of what's happening for that one. So this is the KS Craft. This is the KS Craft. Let me see what it says here. Christmas House Pockets. Now, Hannah had out the coffin with the pockets, and then we were able to get this one next, I think. And I waited a little bit for this one, and I finally got it, and I'm so excited to be able to use it. I was a little bit intimidated by some of the paper piecing because I haven't really done a lot of paper piecing for a lot of reasons. You know, stuff like this I can do. I'm comfortable with it. But when we're talking about these tiny little lights up here, like you can see, there's some tiny little lights on there. They're adorable. They look great on there. But those are tiny little pieces, and those get lost on my desk. And I don't know. I managed it. I loved it, and I made more. I did also right along this edge. I took the strips and brought them up and pieced it along there. So it worked out really, really well. So I know I'll be doing this one again. Excuse me. I'm at the tail end of being really sick and having lots of good sick stuff, and it's just choosing right now to be bothersome. So I apologize for the noises. Anyway, this has pockets. You've got a pocket here. You've got a pocket here. I don't know. Let's see. Because it's a swap, there'll probably be bows in it. A variety of things. Some die cuts. A pen. And it's small. It's not that big. Let me measure this for you. It is about 6.5 inches tall by almost 4 inches wide. I think that it's a perfect size. It'll be great for Happy Meal, but for the swap, because it's going on a clipboard, I think that I can put things in it, some stickers and a few other things in it, and it'll just fill out nicely and look really, really pretty. So I took some reminiscence. It's not craft paper. It's just the color of the paper. It's not quite, it looked more like gingerbread to me, but it's a tan color out of the collection that I have, to thinking I would make it like gingerbread house, but it isn't really a gingerbread house. That'll come a little bit later. But I did use the brown pieces in here. There was not a piece to put like behind here. So I think it counted on you to use whatever's there. But I did cut out, like the lights are on in the house. The door has a lot of detail to it. I do need to put a little door handle here. There'll be some more decorative things, but I'll show those as I die cut those out. I'll share those with you as we go along on this swap journey and finishing up the things that go into this project. But I just this is what I was going to share today, because the die here, there are a lot of pieces here, but they're not scary pieces. A lot of the bigger pieces with your layers. So you've got your background piece, and then everything has got layers on it, and you've got for some snow on the rooftops here. It really is a very simple project to put together, and it's adorable. In my head, I thought it was going to be bigger, but I do like the size of it. I love the look of it. And if you haven't, I don't know if it's still available. I was able to get mine on Amazon, and I did wait a couple weeks. I don't do AliExpress or any of the other ones currently, so it took a couple weeks from Amazon, and I'm just not sure if it is still available. I will link it down below so that if you're interested in it. I can just imagine you don't have to make, it could be for any of the seasonal things going on. Totally would make a great haunted mansion, just from a haunted house, just from the papers and how you would decorate it. It would absolutely work. And when I ordered it, it was the very first thing that I was thinking about. I was like, oh my gosh, we could put bats coming out of the house. It would be so cool. So that was my first thought. So you can use it any season, and I think it'd be very easy to make it work, but it is perfect as a Christmas house with decorations. Oh my gosh, I can just see all the good stuff up front here. Maybe a layered Christmas tree with maybe also some of these lights. I know that as I start pulling out the rest of the dies for decorating and for gifting, that I will have something that will go there, and some kind of sentiment on there. I do have some wonderful Christmas words. So this was my share today. This is kind of what I've been working on. It didn't take that long to put together. It's all self-explanatory. So, and I do know there are some great tutorials out there from some of the design team members. They've all done a great job showing you how to make this look. So these were just the simple muted ones that I did. I can imagine with the paper collection I'm using how different it would look each time. So again, that Simple Stories hard candy, I am getting more of that one in because I'll be using that for our next collaboration, which comes up in December. There'll be a hop, and this is the paper collection I'm using. So it'll be very fun, very exciting. But all right, my friends, if you have not been over to Denise's channel yet, I'm going to link her down below. Run on over there and go check out what she's done today for her collaboration. She and I chitter-chatter back and forth. We've got so many fresh, cool ideas, and we're both working on separate things. I'm mailing something off so we can both do a similar item, but in our own styles, because we both have very different styles. So you'll get to see what she's doing when we get to that part. And just go see her. Go like, share, commenting kindness only, my friends. And we will see you back here next time. Thanks for stopping in.